What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to Brute Strength Day 248. Another really, really good training, and a lot better than I expected it to be. The 150 kilo safety squats were moving faster than last week, and it's the fastest they have moved in this block, which is now the the fifth week that I'm doing 150 kilos SSB squat. So that is a really good sign, especially because often after having a more substantial workout, it's gonna be a little bit of a downward slope in the next training where it might not be as good because there's more arousal when going into a bigger training, more fatigue in general, things like that. And I was also expecting that my hamstrings would be sore from the Searcher Jefferson curls, but that has not been the case. And even the 180 kg 5x5 unbroken was so easy that it haven't really created much fatigue at all. So today was a very good training. Then the bench press, finally doing the max effort again after having not done it for a few weeks to let myself just get into the groove with the 5x5. So today I tried the reverse grip for the first time, and after getting used to it, I was surprised by how strong I am. Getting a 135 kilo reverse grip bench with RP8, so can definitely do 140 kg there. And I don't know, but I suspect that you're usually weaker in the reverse grip, but because you become more triceps dominant and the chest is, after all, a stronger muscle, I think. Then 5x5 with 95 kg banded on the program for week one of 3 here. So the band adds around 10 to 12 kg an error throughout range of motion. It do annoy me a little bit that I can't get it straight under me, so straight under where the bar ends up, but I think it's still gonna add the same amount of resistance. So the goal is in 2 weeks to be up doing 5x5 110 plus the band as resistance added. So on average, it's gonna be like 120, 122 kilos, something between there in resistance. So that's gonna be a really good thing to hit. Tuesday, I have 5 with 122.5 in a close grip on the program. For the pull-ups, I took it a little bit easy because I think it's just, when it comes to strength, you just gotta train light, right? Like you've seen it with my squats, how much I'm improving despite never touching above 160 kilo basically. And suddenly 180 kilo just moved better than ever, and 200 kilos are gonna do so as well, despite rarely touching heavy weights, just because I'm getting in a lot of practice with good speed and good technique. So that is what I'm going to try with pull-ups. And you saw here, I did work up to a top set of 4 with 20 kg, but then I took it down to 10 kg and did another 3 sets of 4, and just really focusing on having a good speed and being able to get up and touch while having great technique. So one of the things I was really being aware of was pulling with my lats, so pulling straight up, not pulling away from the bar and then up, but pulling in a straight line right from the beginning. And I felt like I accomplished that a little bit more than I usually do. So these kind of things becomes hard to really think about when you are using really near maximal weights. And it's okay to have breakdowns during near maximal weights, of course, because it's gonna happen when we test ourselves. We're gonna get into a position where we're actually stronger, but it's not a position we want to lift in usually. We don't want our glutes to shoot too far back when we squat and get too bent over, if that's not how we want to squat. Or don't want to cut range of motion or something like that on our pull-ups. That's probably a bad example, but you get what I'm saying. Then for the lateral raises that I also do, I did 2 sets of 14. with 14 kg. I think actually on this set with the right arm. I think I did 15 reps on the last set because I was a little bit unsure about how many I had done. So pretty good. And then for the preacher curl, every minute on the minute, that was a lot better than last week, where I could only get 4 reps in the last set. Here today I got 6 reps in the last set, and then 3 sets of 4, so a total of 42 reps, which is a new PR when it comes to doing 5 sets of 6 and then something after that. And it's the same as I have done in 8 minutes before. But then I did 7 by 5 and then 1 by 7. And I think 5 by 6 first is definitely harder than doing like 5 by 5, then another set of 5 and another set of 5. So probably good amount of improvement. And hopefully I can add just a single set of 5 instead of 4 for next week, just to make a little bit of progression. Anyways, guys, that is going to be all for Brute Strength Day 248, and I'll see you all. I'm out.